our PureWick, there's a few things you can do to make this work every time. The problem with the PureWick is that there are no perforations in the tube. This is one solid continuous tube. So if you insert it and it gets stuck on this rubber piece, it'll stop your flow and you will not get drainage of urine. There's also a hole up here that if this gets occluded and this is not getting good flow, it can also cause problems, especially if you have people that are larger that are sealing the entire rubber piece with their skin. So what you're going to do is take this, pull it back. You want to make sure that this is in good placement. You take some roller gauze. We're going to start off with a small piece, about this size. A little smaller won't hurt if you find that it's too big or clumping up in the bottom. We're going to put this piece over to the side. This little thing is going to be wadded up into a ball and put in here for later. Next, we're going to take our roller gauze. We're going to come up here to where this hole is, and we're going to start rolling our roller gauze around here. We're making a nice bulky dressing that's going to allow airflow even if this starts to get pinched or pushed together, where this would normally come over on the blue here and cause you to lose suction. This doesn't have to be tied or anything like that. Now this is kind of the tricky part. You're going to take this blue piece and come over this bulky gauze. You're going to see where it's kind of nice and bulky there and it pushes out. Again, you can push down on this and this isn't going to make a seal on this hole up here. Not all PureWicks have this hole, so if it doesn't have this hole, then you don't have to worry about this step. You really just have to worry about this bottom piece. We've slid down a little bit, so we're going to make sure that is right butted up at here on the bottom. We're going to take this little piece of gauze that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to take it nice, loose ball and push it down here. I'm going to take this blue piece and get that in there. Now when you're inserting your PureWick, if this blue piece down here catches on the bed or it catches on the patient's skin while you're inserting, this tube can no longer get stuck to the bottom of the blue rubber and stop your suction from working. That'll allow airflow to continuously drain urine through your tube, and now this cannot clamp. The last step that I do for extra precaution, this is especially important with your larger patients, that when their skin can come over this hole and all of their skin can make a tight seal on this blue piece, it can't get airflow. So you'll take the rest of your gauze, you'll make a nice, loose, bulky dressing up here again. Really focusing on getting your gauze nice and covered over this hole. What we're trying to do here is make sure that airflow does not get occluded with this gauze. You want to be liberal with the gauze. Once you've got a nice, big, bulky dressing here, you'll take it, make some twists, come around, come through your gauze. I like to double knot, make sure that's not going to come loose.
Are you videoing that?
And here we go.
You said they tried calling report?
Once that's all said and done, you'll cut your excess, and your PureWick should work regardless of your situation. I like to put them on medium to high flow. You don't have to worry about it getting occluded from the patient's skin. This should work regardless of rolling or how large your patient is. It pretty much prevents it from failing just by allowing the suction to continue to flow.